The mutated monster was 50 yards away, too far for Marsh to throw the jerry can at it. It held its position and stared at him. The forked tongue slid out, and the multiple legs flexed. Marsh stood and held the jerry can at the end of both arms. He gripped the handles as tightly as he could and had to force his words out.
Harley, I'm gonna need you to shoot this container. But not now!
Make up your mind!
I'll tell you when to shoot!
You're not the boss of me.
Marsh ignored her, hoped she wouldn't shoot him, and swung the jerry can slightly forward and back to test the weight of the container contents and his strength. The lizard spider was so far away he knew he couldn't make the throw to reach the creature. He considered getting closer, but that wasn't appealing. The thing moved too quickly. The jerry can was only 30 pounds. He could ease up a little to make the throw shorter. He could do that. He tried to make his feet move, but they were locked to the ground. He stared at the mutie creature, afraid to take his gaze from it.
You still with me, Harley?
Somehow the idea of dying alone seemed worse than just dying. When Trader had found him, that had almost happened. Everyone else had been dead. Marsh never wanted to go through that again. He didn't want to die alone.
Wouldn't miss seeing you get ate for the world.
Make sure you shoot the...
The lizard spider sprang from the Humvee toward Marsh and cleared 20 yards. The thing landed in a mad scramble of churning limbs and streaked for Marsh. Beyond fear now, with survival on the line and propelled by adrenaline and the primitive drive to survive, Marsh stepped forward just as he'd envisioned the move and swung the jerry can in a wide arc. And it swung in a slow vertical spin through the air. But he made himself focus on the creature. The container wasn't going to hit the lizard spider. He'd missed by a couple of yards, but it had been the only play he'd had. Off balance, he fell toward the ground and awkwardly reached for the specter.
Now, Harley!
Marsh knew he couldn't get up in time and hoped that the thing killed him quickly.
Now! Shoot the jerry can!
Harley was a good shot. Marsh had seen that. The young woman wasn't as good as Jez with a long gun, but she could be pure death up close and of a sudden. The jerry can hit the ground only 15 yards away into the side of the lizard spider. Tracer fire from Harley's M4 blazed through the night, and the thunder from the weapon roared in Marsh's ears because Harley was there beside him. She stood over him, and hot brass spilled over Marsh. The bullets ripped through the metal jerry can. One of the tracer rounds set the gasoline on fire, and the container exploded.